Over the last year and a half, I've caught 67 species of fish. Just about every fish I can catch in like the Phoenix area, I've caught. There's really only two that I can think of that I haven't caught, and that is the Sonora sucker and the desert sucker. And both of those are right in front of me. I mean, literally, I've already seen both of them swim by. I'm staring at one right now. The Sonora sucker specifically is a fish that I've been targeting for the last 9 months with zero success. These are native wild fish. They are not some stupid stocked fish that'll eat anything. These fish are extremely picky. They're very, very, very smart. This is the Salt River. People are fishing here 24/7. So these fish know when they see people is not a good thing. So obviously having to sight fish them, they can also see you, which makes it way harder to get them to commit to anything. You have to be drifting bait, and it has to be the perfect depth, the perfect speed, the perfect everything. I had somebody in my Discord was saying they tried 18 different flies before they were able to catch one. And this is also the fish that got me into fly fishing, because these are commonly caught on flies, San Juan worms, different like egg clusters and stuff like that. But I literally learned fly fishing to catch these fish, and I still never caught one. I actually landed one of these fish, but it was foul hooked. It was hooked in the pectoral fin, and I don't count foul hooked fish as a new species. So hours spent fishing for these fish, well over 30, maybe upwards of 40 hours. And I've gotten a couple bites. I've set the hook on a couple of them, but I have never landed any that were fair hooked. So I've brought a few different things today, but we brought what Mark used, which is just good old night crawlers. And he said red worms would probably work better. So we also brought some red worms. And I know some people have success with different kinds of worms and bugs and stuff. So just in case we're not seeing any action, I also brought some mealworms. So literally the trio of worms we have brought. Today is the day I finally catch one of these fish. Mark my words, we don't have to be under a bobber, but that's our best chance of being able to micro adjust the depth. So we'll probably throw a bobber on here. You guys can see on the GoPro. Tiny hook, because they have not very big mouths. And we've got a size 4 split shot on there. May adjust this, because last time I was here, this water was raging. Today, it's kind of chill. So we may not be needing a split shot this big. Later in the day, I will most likely be putting my GoPro down there somehow, and you guys can see them underwater and stuff, because this water is crystal clear. I've been talking a lot, I know. I had to give you guys the whole backstory on why these fish are so difficult and how they've eluded me for the last 9 months, so you guys understand when we catch one how hype it's gonna be. So we're gonna start with the red worm, and we're only gonna throw like half of a red worm on. That might even be too big. We're gonna try that. If we have to make adjustments, we'll make adjustments. I'm totally planning on doing that all day long. And the goal is to get as close to the bottom without dragging on the bottom, which is another thing that makes it tough, because the bottom isn't completely flat. There's rocks everywhere. It's up and down, it's not even. I'm gonna take the split shot off right now. Maybe I'll throw a tiny one on, but we don't need a big one with this flow. Not to mention, every time a split shot hits the water, it's very loud and probably spooks the fish. Yeah, that flow is so slow. I'm moving like a millimeter a second with that bobber. Well, we've been drifting about 5 minutes now. It's a very, very slow drift. And what I've seen for people who aren't sight fishing them, they use like a little indicator or bobber. And when the drift is pretty fast, what'll happen is they see it stop for a second, and that's when they know that a fish grabbed it. They won't pull the bobber under or nothing. It'll literally just stop. And if they let go, it keeps going. With it moving this slow, 5 fish could have sucked it in and let go of it already. And there's no way I would know, because I can't see it. When it's this slow, you kind of have to be able to see them. And I can see fish down here, but I can't see my worm. The anticipation is freaking killing me, dude. Oh my gosh, there's so many. I can see them better now. Holy mama. Oh my goodness, dude, there are so many. They're not huge ones like last year, but there's definitely both Sonora and desert suckers down there. Holy cow, dude. That is unbelievable. Oh, I can see my worm. Hold on, I can see my worm. I can see my worm. I'm watching my worm. It's about to drift right in front of their faces. Yes! I watched him slurp it. Oh my gosh, already, guys. Already. Wow, these guys pull. They're like freaking mini bonefish. Oh my gosh, dude. How quick was that? How freaking quick was that? I just talked it up like it was gonna take me all day. Oh my gosh. We did it. We did it. That quick. I had the worm. It was on the bottom. And I picked up. I went whoop. Picked it up. Went right in front of his face. And the dude went slurped it up. Look at that. Right there. Oh my gosh. What a gorgeous fish. These are native. There it is. Check that out. This has never been seen on my channel before. I am pretty sure that is a Sonora sucker. I'll put on the screen for sure, but what a gorgeous freaking fish. These are native. And they've been in Arizona longer than people have, man, I swear. What a little fighter, dude. Well, I guess we didn't have to wait for that sun to come out to see our worm down there. See ya, bro. Thank you so much. Well, when I originally filmed this video, I told you guys my goal was 15,000 subscribers by the end of the year. In the last few days, my sub count has kind of been skyrocketing, so we smashed our goal. But if you're new here and you want to help out, my goal is to get a silver play button on YouTube. It's been a dream of mine for a really long time. So if you want to hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. Let's get back to the video. 9 months. 9 months I've been trying to catch one. Come out here in like 20 minutes. We've landed one on worms. Wow, dude. Well, guess this won't be a one fish video if we got them that quick. Holy crap. Let's keep it going. I think this low light might be good too. Oh my gosh. Let's get it back in here. Wow, dude. This guy over here that said he saw a bunch chilling up there, so I'm just gonna take a peek because the sun is out over there, which means maybe we can see better, which means maybe we can get a fish over there. I don't know. Okay, well, this is gonna be GoPro only for a second until I run back over and grab my camera. But basically, I mean, you guys have to be able to see these now. We are gonna do underwater later once that sun comes up and we can see better. But literally, I'm just gonna be drifting weightless worm. This is more flat up here, and there's freaking thousands of these suckers. So the goal is to basically just get a nice little drift going through all these fish. I did see some rainbow trout and some bass over here too, so there's always that possibility. It seems like we need to go deeper. It's good depth. Good depth there, maybe a couple inches higher, but we need to get further out. We were too close. Drifting right through them. Just need one to turn their head. Oh, yes, we got one. Yes, there's one. There's one right there, baby. Wow, I actually saw the bobber get tapped a couple times. There we go, baby. There we go. All right, well, we'll bring the big camera over here because I think I got him figured out now. But yeah. Let's go grab the big camera. All right, we grabbed the big camera. I should have brought my inhaler, is what I should have done. Anyway, there are freaking hundreds, maybe thousands behind me. Super easy. They're a couple foot deep and they're in a pretty flat spot. They don't look super active, but when they see a worm drift perfectly in front of their face, sometimes they'll grab it. So that's what we're gonna do. I think we got our depth right because we literally just caught one. That one was weightless, which I think is the better move here. And I'm gonna just quickly get another worm on, because the fresher the better, and I'm at no shortage of worms today. We're just gonna cast all the way up in front of them. Okay, and I just spooked every single last one of them. Whoopsie. Further than that. Okay, and even though a bunch are spooked, you know, they might still come around and eat. Somehow we're gonna have to find our worm. I see it now. I see our worm. Oh my gosh, so many of them are going up and nosing it and then turning away. Just need one to commit to it. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's another one. There's another one. Ooh, jumping out the water. Oh, so fun, dude. They're little freaking scrappers, man. I didn't bring my net over here, so we're gonna have to just kind of reach down and grab them. I don't want to put these native fish through the rocks, you know what I mean? Dude, we're freaking 3 fish in already. And I've never caught one before today. It's literally a game of just getting the right depth and waiting and watching. Don't do it, don't do it. There's another sucker. I have no idea if any of these are desert or Sonoran, so I'm gonna do my research later and I'll put up on the screen what it is for sure. See you, brother. Dude, they're good fighters, man. Like, pound for pound, they're not very big fish, but it's so fun. Well, I must have been in a bite window or something, because I was drifting through hundreds of suckers, and for the rest of the day, I could not get one more to bite. Gave it a couple more hours. It seemed like it was gonna be insane all day, just because I probably caught all 3 of those within half an hour to an hour, if I had to guess. So we're gonna throw the camera underwater now so you guys can see truly just how many freaking suckers there are down there. And you would think with how many there are down there, it would be easy to catch them, but no, my friend, that is not the case. So GoPro, let's go into the water. All right, well, hopefully I don't gotta dive in after this GoPro, but I want you guys to see just how many suckers there are down here. There's some big ones too. Check it out. I hope you guys have been enjoying the change of scenery. We've done a few different desert canals. Now we've hit the Salt River. But thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoy this one. Finally caught a Sonora sucker after 9 months of trying for them, and we caught 3. So solid day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, I will see you guys next week.